Master. What is the use of printing and advertising? He who teaches men gets his power from God. None but a man of renunciation can teach others. I am the greatest of all fools. All laugh. A devotee. Then how is it that the Vedas and the Vedanta and many things besides come out of your mouth? Master, smiling. During my boyhood, I could understand what the sadhus read at the Laha's house at Kamarpukur. Although I would miss a little here and there. If a Pandit speaks to me in Sanskrit, I can follow him, but I cannot speak it myself. To realize God is the one goal of life. While aiming his arrow at the mark, Arjuna said, I see only the eye of the bird, and nothing else. Not the kings, not the trees, not even the bird itself. The realization of God is enough for me. What does it matter if I don't know Sanskrit? The grace of God falls alike on all his children, learned and illiterate, whoever longs for him. The Father has the same love for all his children. Suppose a father has 5 children. One calls him Baba, some Ba, and some Pa. These last cannot pronounce the whole word. Does the father love those who address him as Baba more than those who call him Pa? The father knows that these last are simply too young to say Baba correctly. Since this injury to my arm, a change has been coming over my mind. I have been feeling much inclined to the Narulila. It is God himself who plays about as human beings. If God can be worshipped through a clay image, then why not through a man? Once, a merchant was shipwrecked. He floated to the shore of Sri Lanka, where Bibhishana was the king of the monsters. Bibhishan ordered his servants to bring the merchant to him. At the sight of him, Bibhishan was overwhelmed with joy and said, "Ah, he looks like my Ram, the same human form." He adorned the merchant with robes and jewels and worshipped him. When I first heard this story, I felt such joy that I cannot describe it. Vaishnavucharan said to me, if a person looks on his beloved as his Ishta, he finds it very easy to direct his mind to God. the men and women of a particular sect at Shyam Bazar, near Kamarpukur, say to each other, "Whom do you love? I love so and so." Footnote: the reference is to certain minor sects of Vaishnavism, such as the Kartabhaja and the Navarasika, which teach that men and women should live together in the relationship of love. Gradually, they should idealize their love by looking upon each other as divine, eventually realizing that their physical love is also the love of God. This is very difficult to realize. Footnote ends. Then know him to be your God. When I heard this, I said to them, "That is not my way. I look on all women as my mother." I found out that they talked big, but led immoral lives. The women then asked me if they would have salvation. "Yes," I said, "if you are absolutely faithful to one man and look on him as your God. But you cannot be liberated if you live with 5 men